I've never had so much fun in all my life. How you doing?
Oh, hi, Luther. You really are a honey bun. These beautiful flowers. I needed someone to think of me tonight. I really appreciate it. You'll never know how much.
Miss Forbush, I would like you to know I consider you the most wonderful woman in the world, even including the fact that you're an officer and all. And I can't go on being such a heel to let you think that I thought of giving you those flowers.
But you did give them to me, and I really...
Here's the card for you. Are you all right, Miss Forbush? All right. If you need me, I'll be over here. Just sing out.
What's the matter, Nellie the nurse? Having diplomatic difficulties with France?
Joe Cable, who let you out of the hospital?
I did. I feel much better now.
Oh, I know all about it. You're trying to get over to Maley High to see that little girl you told me about.
Leanne? I guess I've just seen her for the last time. I love her, and yet I just heard myself saying that I can't marry her. What's wrong with me, Nellie? What kind of man am I?
You're all right, Joe. You're just far away from home. We're both so far away from home.
Nellie, I must see you.
Emil, I was...
Will you excuse us, Lieutenant Cable?
No, Joe, please wait. Stay. Emil,
Nellie, you've asked for a transfer. What does it mean?
I'll explain it to you tomorrow.
No, now. What does it mean?
It means I can't marry you. Do you understand? I can't marry you.
Nellie, is it because of my children?
Oh, no. Your children are sweet.
It's their Polynesian mother then. Their mother and I.
Yes, I can't help it. I can't give you a good reason. There is no reason. This is emotional. It's born in me.
It is not. I do not believe that it's born in you.
Then why do I feel the way I do? I can't explain it. Joe, explain to him why we feel the way we do.
Nellie!
Donnie, are you
Nellie.
ready?
Yes, Nellie?
I'll go with you.
Nellie! Nellie! What makes you talk like that? Why do you have these feelings you achieve? I do not believe that it's born in you. I don't believe it.
It's not born in you. It happens after you're born.
You've got to be taught to hate and fear. You've got to be taught from year to year. It's got to be drummed in your dear little ear. You've got to be carefully taught. You've got to be taught to be afraid of people whose eyes are oddly made, and people whose skin is a different shade. You've got to be carefully taught. You've got to be taught before it's too late, before you are 6 or 7 or 8. You hate all the people your relatives hate. You've got to be carefully taught. You've got to be carefully taught.
This is just the kind of ugliness that I've been running away from. It has followed me all these years, all this way. And now it has found me. I was cheated before, and I'm cheated again by a mean little world of mean little men. And the one chance for me is the life I know best, to be here on this island, and to hell with the rest. I will cling to this island like a tree or a stone. I will cling to this island and be free and alone.
You know, if I get out of this thing alive, I'm not going back. Everything I care about is right here.
When everything you care about is right here, this is a good place to be. When everything you care about has been taken away, there is no place. I came so close, so close. One dream in my heart, one love to be living for, one love to be living for. This nearly was mine. One girl for my dream, one partner in paradise. This promise of paradise, this nearly was mine. Close to my heart she came, only to fly away. alone. Still dreaming of paradise, still saying that paradise once nearly was mine.
Quebec, would you reconsider coming up to Marie Louise with me, now that you haven't so much to lose? We can do a lot of good, you and I. You know, back home when I used to get into a jam, I used to go hunting. I think that's what I'll do now. Japanese cruisers, troopers, cargo ships, big game. When I go, which side of the island should I land on?
The south side.
Why?
There's a cove there, and rocks. I've sailed behind those rocks many times.
Would a submarine be able to get around these rocks at night?
If they know the channel,
And after I land, what should I do?
you'll meet two friends of mine, Basil and Ignat, wonderful hunters. They'll hide us up in the hills.
Us? Does that mean you'll come with me?
Of course. You're too young to be there all by yourself. Come on, let's go tell Captain Brackett.
Oh, wait till that old jerk Brackett hears this. He'll jump right out of his skin.
Ha! I can't wait to see that jump. Come on.
What is that? What is that? What was that?
That was nothing, sir.
Oh. Sounded like someone trying to get a message through. Sounded like code.
That was not code, sir. That sound you heard was the contraction of the tin roof, the metal cooling off at night. Sir, if you'd like to go back to your office, I'll let you know if something
No. I'll stay right here. I don't want to cause any more of your problems.
Yes, sir.
We ought to be getting a message. You ought to be getting a message, that's all. By now, they will have had time to make a landing and set up some sort of an observation post, don't you think?
Captain Brackett.
Yes, what is it? What is it, Bill? Don't interrupt, I'm very busy right now.
It's about this CB out here, Billis. Captain Reynolds, over in operations, estimates that that little stunt of his today cost the Navy over $600,000.
600,000? Why, I'm gonna rip that. Get him in here.
Yes, sir.
The minute you get word, you come and let me know. I don't care what I'm doing, you break right in.
Yes,
Understood?
sir. Yes, sir.
Get in here. Sir, this is Lieutenant Buzz Adams. He flew the mission.
Hiya, Adams.
Captain.
One man like you in an outfit is like a raw apple in a barrel. Just what does it feel like? Floating around all day long in your little rubber boat in the middle of Empress Augusta Bay with the whole damn Navy Air Force trying to rescue you. So I'm to understand, you deliberately hid yourself in the cargo bay of a plane you knew was taking off on a dangerous mission. You had seized enough for that, but the moment the anti-aircraft gun hit the plane, you fell out. The wind just sucked you out. You and your little parachute. I don't think you fell out, Billis. I think you jumped. Which is it?
Well, sir, it was sort of half and half, if you get the picture.
This is the most humiliating that's ever happened to me. Adams, when did you discover him to be on the plane?
Oh, well, sir, we'd been out about an hour. It was still dark, I know. Well, we were flying across Marie Louise. The Japanese anti-aircraft gun spotted us and made that hit. That's when Luther, or this fellow here, that's when he left the ship. I circled once, time enough to drop him a rubber boat. Some New Zealanders and P-40 spotted it, though, and kept circling, while I flew across to the other side of the island, landed alongside the sub, and let off Joe Cable and the Frenchman. By the time I got back to the other side of the island, our Navy planes were circling around the sky like a thick swarm of bees. They kept the Japanese guns busy while I slipped down and scooped him off the rubber boat. You'd have thought this guy was a $90 million cruiser they were out to protect. There must have been 55 or 60 planes.
62.
You're not far off, Adams. Average here tells me that this little stunt cost the Navy $600,000.
600,000?
What the hell are you so happy about?
Well, I was just thinking about my uncle. You remember the uncle I was telling you about? Used to tell my old man I'd never be worth a dime. Him and his lousy slot machines. You know,
Phyllis, why would you do something like this? What would make a man do a thing like this?
well, sir, a fella has to keep moving, you know? You get sort of held down. If you're itching to take a trip to pick up a few souvenirs, you gotta horn in to get a meeting, if you get the picture.
How did you know about it anyway?
Well, I didn't know about it exactly, sir. It's just when I heard Lieutenant Gable talking to that fellow at the back, I knew something was up in the air. A project. That's what I like. Projects. Don't you, sir?
Dallas, you've broken about every regulation in the book. And by God, Captain Bracken and I are going to throw it at you.
Sir, may I barge in? My co-pilot watched this whole thing, you know, and he thinks that this fellow Billis here down in the rubber boat with all the planes flying around him caused a sort of diversionary action. While the Japanese were busy shooting at the planes and at Billis, on the other side of the island, that sub was sliding into the little cove and depositing Joe Cable and the Frenchman behind those rocks.
What would you like me to do?